Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be doing a luxury gift guide. This is going to be focused on all the women in your life who love luxury. As a luxury lover myself, I don't really expect people to try to get me like designer or luxury items for Christmas because it's expensive, okay? It's expensive. Like, I'd be crazy to expect anybody to even know what I like enough to buy things like that. With that being said, though, there are little gifts that kind of show, like, you know that this person likes luxury, you know what this person likes, and you're being thoughtful without breaking the bank. So that's why I wanted to do this video. Every single gift that I'm going to be talking about in today's video is under $1,500, and I feel like that is a good cut off because I mean, obviously, like, my mom's not going to get me something that's $1,500, but my husband might. So I feel like that's a good cutoff. But again, we have a lot of lower price gifts on here as well. So if you guys want to see what gifts I think are perfect for the luxury lover in your life this year, then please just keep on watching. But wait, you already know what I'm going to say. If you're not already subscribed, explain yourself. I post on Wednesdays and on Sundays at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I feel like you're going to be here when I do. If you like luxury, you like handbags, you like fashion, you like luxury gift guides, you like the holidays, I feel like this is definitely where we're going to want to be. So just subscribe if you're not already, and just follow me over on Instagram if you're not already. It's just the K Danger. I post every single day over there. Every day there's a reel, outfit of the day, something on stories. It's a lot. We post a lot over there. So just follow me over there if you're not already. And with all that out of the way, let's jump into the video. So before somebody asks me in the comments why I am dressed like I'm going to the freaking Met Gala, the thing is, I just came back from my holiday pictures. The theme this year was glam. So we are glammed to the nines this year. And so that's what this is all about. So we're actually going to go in order. So the first item that I have to talk about is the least expensive item, and then we're going to work our way up to the more expensive item. So the first item is from Versace, and this is something that I actually own, and I love it. I use it probably more than most of my other luxury items, and this is the canopy dish. This is priced at $80, and that is insane for anything that is Versace. And I know it's obviously just a small plate. It's about this big, and I do have one. Like I said, I use it to keep all of my jewelry on it. Right now it has like all of my bracelets, my necklace. I did buy mine myself, but I do think it is a fantastic gift because this just shows, I know that you like Versace, I know that you like some type of luxury item, but again, $80 is a fantastic price. I think anybody who has fine jewelry can use this to store like their everyday like rings or earrings, or even if they have like a wedding set. Anybody in your life who likes luxury, I think, would be ecstatic to receive this, and it definitely will be used. Even if you don't like Versace, I think this is a good gift because I don't really like Versace that much. Like, I like some things, but the print, in my opinion, is it's like a lot. But this dish, I feel like it's just like the perfect amount. It just has one little Medusa head, and I think it looks great. So definitely a good idea, in my opinion. The second thing that I want to talk about is from Tiffany, and this is actually a set of 2 coffee cups. And I don't drink coffee, but I think this is a fantastic gift, okay? It's just a cute way to drink a beverage, and I just think it's so cute. And $240 for 2 cups, I think it's pretty good. And plus, if you're getting 2, one of them could be for you when you come over. I'm just saying. It's just something that is so obviously Tiffany. Like, when you see it, obviously it says Tiffany, and it has that like signature Tiffany blue shade. So I think it's just such a beautiful gift, and something for the home I think is always a great gift for a luxury lover. So I think this is a fantastic one. If the person that you are trying to buy for doesn't like coffee or doesn't like tea or even doesn't like water, like, you can put whatever you want in here and it just gives it a touch of elegance, you know, a little pinky up moment. So definitely look into these. At $240 for it, listen, it's nice. It's good. Next up is going to be a pick from Loewe, and this is kind of more of a specific pick. I think most of the things I'm talking about would apply to pretty much any luxury lover, but this one I think is a little bit more specific. This is a Loewe beanie. Obviously, not everybody is going to like a beanie, so if the person that you're buying for likes other things instead of beanies, like if they like bucket hats or something like that, I'm more of a bucket hat person myself, even though I don't have a bucket hat, but like, I think my hair would look better with a bucket hat than pretty much any other kind of hat. Or you could replace this obviously with a cap if somebody likes a cap, but pretty much a hat, okay? A luxury hat, I think, is something that we don't always look for ourselves. I'm recommending this Loewe one just because it's a little bit more low-key. It obviously is Loewe to people who know that it's Loewe, but to people who don't really pay attention to luxury fashion, it just looks like a hat. So I think that that's a really cool feature of this one, but obviously tailor this to the person that you are shopping for. If you were looking for something that a casual girl would love, and she would wear a beanie, I think this Loewe one is perfect because it goes with absolutely everything. It's understated and it's obviously more luxurious because it's Loewe. So for my fourth pick, I'm moving over to Dior. So I am going to mention a pair of costume jewelry earrings. And before you guys say anything, I know that I have said in the past that costume jewelry is not worth it. And I feel like if I was going to shop for myself, I wouldn't buy myself costume jewelry. However, if somebody was going to buy me jewelry and it was costume jewelry, I would be over the moon. I would accept it. I'll be very happy. So the pair that I want to talk about is a very simple pair of studs from Dior. And I feel like these are absolutely perfect. They come in at $420, so not breaking the bank still. But I feel like anybody who is into luxury would be so happy to receive these. I feel like you don't even have to be into luxury to be happy to receive these. I think it's very classic, so it's not going to date. And I absolutely love it. Dior has fantastic customer service, like probably one of the best houses for customer service in my opinion that I'm aware of. So the fact that you can kind of just take these in if they tarnish or if, you know, if a stone falls out, and they would probably be more than happy to replace it for you, I think is definitely a plus. I wouldn't go out and buy this for myself, and I'm pretty sure, I'm not speaking for everybody, but I feel like most people would not just like, oh, let me buy these studs. But receiving them, I think is next level. So speaking of things that we wouldn't buy for ourselves, I think one of the things that we don't really want to buy for ourselves are gloves. I'm not really talking about these kind of fashion gloves that literally have no use other than for fashion, but I mean like actual gloves to keep us warm, especially if you live in a place where it is cold, like New York. Right now it is freezing. It is, you don't even understand how cold it is. Or if you live in another cold climate, like in Canada or something, like I don't think gloves is something that we usually tend to look at. Like I have never looked at luxury gloves in my entire life. I've never thought like, oh, let me get a pair. I've never thought that in my entire life. But if I was to receive a pair of gloves from like a luxury house, I would be so ecstatic and I would wear the shit out of those gloves. Okay, so the ones that I'm looking at are the Louis Vuitton medallion gloves. These come in at $495, and I feel like that is not a bad price for something that's going to keep your hands warm. And this looks like it is going to last season after season after season, and that's obviously what we want. That's what we pay for. At least that's what we hope we pay for. So I feel like this is a really good way to go. I don't think this is not going to go with anybody's style because it's really just a pair of gloves with like a splash of Louis Vuitton right on the top. So I think it's gorgeous. I think it would match with every outfit. And I definitely think that this would keep your hands warm in the winter and the fall months. And right now, that's what we need right now. Obviously, it doesn't have to be these, but it's just the one that I thought was the nicest. The next item that I think is just perfect for anyone who loves luxury is another piece for the home. And this is the Hermes Avalon pillow. Now, obviously, you guys all know what this is, okay? This is like a very famous pillow. Everyone has the Hermes pillow. And this does come in two different sizes. It comes in the small size, which comes in at $770, and then the large size, which is $1,075. But the reason I think this is a good gift, okay, is because sometimes, like I said, we don't really want to spend money on things like this. I mean, again, this is sometimes, and I'm speaking for myself mostly, but like I would rather take $1,000 and spend it on like a pair of shoes personally. But if I was to ever get an Hermes pillow, you bet your ass I'm gonna put it right on my bed. I wouldn't put it on my couch because my kids would ruin that, or my dogs would ruin that immediately. But on my bed, I would put it right, because I have a nice white set. I would put it right in the middle. It would look so good, and I would be so excited about that pillow. But if the person you're shopping for is like me and, you know, spends their money in other categories, but you know that they would still like an Hermes pillow, I think this is definitely a great way to go. Just make sure you get the right color combo. That's what I'm going to tell you. For me, the right color combo would be gray and white, because my room is gray and white. But some people might like the gold tone and the white, or maybe like a different color. There's a navy, I believe. So really just make sure you have the right color combo down. Like, just look around the house and make sure that the colors match. Just like, do your best, okay? But really, I think it's a fantastic gift, and one that any luxury lover would receive very happily. Unless you obviously already have one. If she already has one, then like, maybe look at one of these other gifts, okay? But if she doesn't, I think this is a good one. So another thing that I personally do not buy myself anymore, but I absolutely think I would be so happy to receive this, is luxury sunglasses. There are several different pairs of sunglasses from different designers that I absolutely love, and if it wasn't for the fact that I put those restrictions on myself, I would definitely be interested in buying. Please change this depending on who it is that you're buying for, what they like, because obviously not everybody's gonna like the same thing. But the ones that I'm gonna talk about are these Saint Laurent M119 Blaze sunglasses. I believe that's the name of them, but here it is. I think these are just the most beautiful freaking sunglasses that I've ever seen, but they're so damn expensive. They are $960, and there is just There is no way in hell that I'm spending $960 on Christmas. That's not what's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I don't care where they're from, what they look like. I don't care. That's not gonna happen. So let me tell you something. If it's Christmas and I'm opening up a box, and I only say Christmas because that's what I celebrate, okay? If it's Christmas and I'm opening up a present and these sunglasses are in there, I am going to be doing jumping jacks around. I am going to be so excited. I'm going to wear the crap out of those sunglasses. You are going to get so sick of me wearing those sunglasses. So really just obviously tailor the sunglasses to the person that you're buying for, you know, see if there's like the Loewe sunglasses. You guys know which ones I'm talking about. I'm going to put them over here. I absolutely love those as well. There are just a bunch of really cool sunglasses on the market right now. So just find out which ones the luxury lover in your life would be really interested in receiving. And I say get them, because a lot of the times, and it's not always, because I know there are a lot of people who do still buy luxury sunglasses, but a lot of the times we don't buy those things for ourselves, but we'd be happy as shit to get them. I'll tell you that. I actually just realized that there is something less expensive than the glasses that I was just talking about. So I'm like slightly out of order. Let's talk about some fine jewelry. And I know that I'm saying fine jewelry and immediately you're like, listen, that's out of my budget. But the thing is it's not. So the first thing I want to talk about is the Cartier D'Amour bracelet. You guys know French is not my strong suit, okay? It's really truly not. But this is the bracelet I'm talking about here. It is a very simple bracelet with just a little diamond in the center, and this comes in at $800 if you get it in pink or yellow gold. And I'm just kind of assuming that yellow and rose gold are most people's favorites, although I will say that white gold is having a minute, okay? White gold is having a real minute. So definitely find out. Like, just look at the girl that you're going to shop for and see what kind of jewelry it is that she wears. But $800 for this Cartier bracelet, I think that is incredible. Yes, it is a very simple design, and I think that kind of makes it a better gift. I think that there is not a single female who would open a Cartier box with this beautiful bracelet inside and be unhappy about it. Like, I cannot imagine a scenario like that. I think anybody who has like a clean aesthetic would love this. Even people who like multiple bracelets like myself would love this. And also this comes in different variations. So the one that I mentioned that is $800 comes in the extra small diamond, but they also have a small and they have a medium. And along with that, they also have a necklace version. So the necklace comes in at $930, so it's slightly more expensive, but obviously it's more gold because the necklace is going to be longer than the bracelet. And again, you have the extra small, you have the small, and you have the medium, and you have the option to get the pink gold, the yellow gold, and the white gold. I feel like this is such a fantastic, timeless piece that anybody would absolutely love. I think I would rather go for the necklace if I was gonna buy for somebody, because the necklace is obviously something that's, I think it stands out more on your neck than it would on your wrist, but obviously it depends on, the person that you're buying for. So I kind of group these two together because I just feel like this entire range is fantastic. Like, opening a Cartier box on Christmas Day would send me. I would be gone. I would be out. RIP to me, you know what I'm saying? So the next fine jewelry piece is going to be from Tiffany, and this is a ring. I will say rings are a little bit trickier because you actually have to find out what size you're gonna buy, but I'd be a size 54 just in case anyone's curious, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely think that that's doable. My brother, what he was doing when he was shopping for a ring for his fiance, he just measured on his own fingers like where her ring that she currently wears, where that fits on him, and he went by that. And then when he went shopping, he said it has to fit this finger approximately up to here, and he knew how to do it that way. So you don't obviously have to get the exact number, but a range is good. But the ring that I want to talk about is the knot ring. I am in love with this ring. I'm obsessed with it. Kenzie Scarlett has it, but I think hers has the diamonds. I'll link her video right up here if she has an unboxing. And I think it's such a gorgeous piece. What I love about it is that it's not so popular that everybody sees it and it's like, oh, there's another Tiffany knot. It's not like that. It's not gonna be like a Cartier love piece where everyone knows exactly what that is. It's something a little bit more understated, but it's still Tiffany. And again, opening a Tiffany box, stop it. It's just fantastic no matter what's inside. It's a great feeling, really, no matter what. Again, this does come in several different variations. You can go for a thicker version. You can go for the one with the diamonds. But for the purposes of today's video, this one over here is the thin version, and it comes in at $1,300. Tiffany has an entire section on their website for gifts under $1,500. Actually, I think it's $1,500 and less. So there are items that are actually $1,500. But definitely check that area of the website out because it is incredible. You can find some really great things on there. There were so many other things that I wanted to include on today's list, but because I wanted to like branch out and make sure that I'm like reaching all the brands and all the different categories, I didn't include everything, but there were so many good things on there. Definitely check that out if you're looking. But we're gonna finish this up with my last jewelry pick, which is from Van Cleef & Arpels, my absolute favorite brand of all time. I love Van Cleef. You guys know this already, but I think the brand is gorgeous, and that is another thing that if I opened on Christmas, I would just pass out. I would be so excited. So the piece that I'm going to talk about, which is kind of difficult to keep the piece $1,500 or less, but the piece that I'm going to talk about is the Sweets Alhambra bracelet in mother of pearl. These are just, they're timeless pieces. They are timeless. And again, this is something that I feel like it's obviously a little bit more than the Cartier version, like, because the Cartier is really just a little diamond, like nothing is going to clash with that ever. But this is a little bit more. You've got that Alhambra motif on there, but it's only the one, and it is in the sweet size. It's definitely still dainty and something that I think would still work for every day. It's not something that you want to wear in the shower, but still it's something you can wear every single day. It's easy enough to put on by yourself that you can do it quickly and be on the way out. And because this is in the mother of pearl, it goes with everything. And the mother of pearl stands out so much. My mother of pearl necklace shines like I did not even imagine that it was going to shine. Okay. So like, this really is a standout piece with still being dainty. And again, I think everybody would be happy to open a Van Cleef box up on any type of holiday. I will mention there are other versions of the Sweet Alhambra bracelet that do surpass $1,500. Like the Carnelian, I believe, is just over $1,500. So if you think that she would like the Carnelian more and you're open to going up a little bit more in price, that is an option for you. They do also have the butterfly version, which I believe is still within the same range. I think it's still $1,380. And I think that since butterflies are so popular right now, that would be a really, really good way to go as well. I just think that they're all beautiful. They're all gorgeous. And who doesn't want to see a Van Cleef box under the tree? Okay. I do. But yeah, guys, that is it for this video. Definitely let me know what you guys thought about my picks in the comments. I feel like I'm really excited about all of them. I personally am most excited about the jewelry because that's just who I am. I love jewelry. I did forget to mention I did this video last year, so I'll link that video in the cards. I do think that most of those gifts are still relevant. Maybe only a couple are not available anymore. But in general, I think that list is definitely still applicable, so I'll link it in the cards. Definitely check that out if you're unhappy with anything that I mentioned today and maybe you're looking for different recommendations. But definitely let me know what was your favorite in the comments. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I post every single day over there. And that's all I have to say. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. The neighbors are playing some really loud music. And if you can hear that, I am so sorry.